Hey Ivan, Jason Lee here. Just thought I'd make this video for you, more for an educational awareness than anything, and to showcase what I can do and what I do for businesses on a local level. Um, First of all, I got to congratulate you on your site. This is a sharp looking site. I like it. It's got great imagery. Looks good. Um, so cool. One of the biggest things Google looks at when we're talking about search rankings here. I pulled up a couple different search terms that I search for. I found you mostly up in the ad section here. I couldn't find you in the organics for these specific set of keywords, but I typed in Las Vegas resurfaced pool is what the name of your page was named. So I thought maybe I could find the website somewhere down here, but anyway, paying for ads is great. It gets you business, but we really ultimately want to get you on the top of this map pack here, and on the top of the organic listings, which are just right below it, without you having to pay Google AdWords for the rest of your life. So let's look at. Here we go. The keyword research. Obviously, what you want to rank for is something that we got to sprinkle throughout your site, throughout your content, is your keywords. And then you got to have a lot of content, a lot of authoritative content. My example of that is why Wikipedia is the #1 search. When you search for Michael Jordan, Wikipedia comes up because they are the #1 most authoritative site for Michael Jordan. I mean, no matter what, ESPN, nothing else comes close, right? There's let's see, there's a biography, there's Facebook, there's Forbes magazine, Wikipedia's beating everybody. That's just kind of my example of what you kind of want to mimic is with your website content. Doesn't have to look exactly like this, obviously, with 100,000 different links going to different stuff, but 10,000 words on your homepage about Michael Jordan is probably going to get you ranked at least #2 below Wikipedia, right? So if we look at your website, we're just kind of thin on the content. We just got to bring in a lot more content, a lot more different variations of keywords that we're searching for as far as resurfacing your pool goes. That's definitely going to help you pop up on the map pack for different keywords. So you can kind of tail off your Google AdWords, right? Because you're going to be popping up #1 here. Let's see, the second thing I wanted to talk to you about. Yes, we got content generation, citations, signing up under all these different local directories like Yelp, Foursquare, Yellow Pages, Facebook. All these are considered a citation, which is basically where your name, address, and phone number are logged in a local directory. So that is one of the major factors that determines who gets to rank on these 3 spots right here on the local listings for Google, right? As well as your content and your keywords and all that kind of have to be correct, and you will start. Basically what we have to do is just beat your competitors at the citations. If they have 50, we do 100. So that's just a race to get as many of these as you can. You can always add more content and beat them on content. That's a never-ending thing. You could have a 30, 40, 50,000 word site, 100 pages of super authoritative content if you needed to beat your competition to get to the top of the map pack and organics. The next one we want to talk about is paid traffic. Obviously, you know about that. You're paying for that, so we don't really need to talk about that. This is the most important part of what is really the backbone of how sites rank organically, which means how they rank right here. These guys right here are just better than the next guy and the next guy and the next guy. They've got more backlinks. They've got more domain authority. There's a lot more websites pointing to this domain right here that have more power. So the #1 thing, this little house here is your website. These little dots are other websites pointing to you or voting for you by linking to your website from theirs. and each one of them has a little bit of power, so they stack up and slowly influence. That's what we call is influence. They influence your site, which slowly drives you up the rank naturally. That's what happens natural as a business ages. Other news stations and magazine and other websites from all over the world may very well link to your site, which transfers a little bit of their power to you, which influences how you rank on the organic listings. So what we do to mimic this natural occurrence is go out and find highly authoritative domains that have expired and buy them up and get them back up and running, and then use that site specifically just to link to yours. One link from one influential site can be as powerful as all these dots that you see, or even more, or 10 times the amount of these. Depends on, who's linking to you. But we go out and find ones that are very powerful. We get them up and running, point them to you. That's going to drive you up the ranks very quickly in weeks. Once we start dripping influence, what we call it, dripping one link, and then maybe a couple days later or a week later, drip another link, if we have to, and see where your rank is. If you get up to page 1 with 2, great, we'll do third, and then 4, and then finally push you up to the top 3, and ultimately we're looking for number 1. And those backlinks as well are going to highly influence where you rank and how many times you rank for which keywords on the map pack. So that's a quick overview of what I do and how I do it. I can get you some Google reviews if you have a Google Plus page. I'm not sure if you do or not, but kind of get back with me and I can get you a couple good 5-star reviews. Kind of boost your ranks in the Google pack if you're on it. I guess I didn't even look to see if you were, but I think you are. But I look forward to talking with you about how we can get your phone ringing off the hook and make you a bunch of money, because that's what I do. So get in touch with me and we'll talk about it later, buddy.